What's up, BuzzLoop fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire news blast that's gonna blow your minds. First up, we're diving deep into the dark, intricate sounds of Nexion and their new album Sundrung. Is it a masterpiece or just more of the same? We're breaking it all down. Next, we're cranking the volume to 11 with Revocation's latest offering, New Gods, New Masters. This album is packed with guest features and sounds like a career retrospective. We've got the full scoop on why this ripper is a must-listen. Then, hold on to your hats, because the legendary Cannibal corpse is hitting the road with a new guitarist. Brandon Ellis is stepping in, and we've got the first look at the show footage and all the details on this massive US tour. And finally, we're venturing into some heavy territory with a look at Jon Nödtveidt and the Misanthropic Luciferian Order. This story explores religion, esotericism, and some truly extreme beliefs. You have to hear this. Stick around, you won't want to miss this. Hit that like, subscribe, and ring that bell. Icelandic black metal titans Nexion return with Sundrung, but does it live up to the hype? 5 years after their acclaimed debut masterpiece 7 Oracles, Nexion unleashes their latest summoning, Sundrung. This Icelandic quintet is known for their writhing, twisted take on blackened death metal, fronted by a vocalist many consider the best in the genre. Sundrung arrives with a heart full of chaos and a mind consumed in shadow, promising to be an imposing and irresistible force. Nexion's signature sound remains potent on Sundrung. Pummeling drums drive shimmering black metal riffs and deathly marches, while their infernal siren delivers otherworldly screeches, roars, and wails. This new offering leans more heavily into throat singing, baritone chanting, and ascendant melodies, amplifying their occult themes and aesthetic with a touch reminiscent of Sulphur Ian. The album retains the gnarled, deceptively hooky metamorphoses of their previous work, but with a greater emphasis on repetition and more linear structures across its 8 realms, driving home key phrases and memorable moments. While Sundrung may be more straightforward than 7 Oracles, it demands dedicated listening to fully appreciate its depth. Tracks like Gander might initially seem repetitive, but they quickly become hypnotic with their compelling chorus chants and oscillating riffs. Others, like When Raven Steals the Sun and Rending the Black Earth, reveal their subtleties and intricate melodic layers upon repeat spins, showcasing Nexion's masterful ability to weave complex passages. The album highlight, Hymn of the Valkyrjor, offers immediate impact with a face-twisting riff set perfect for live performance, balancing instant hooks with Nexion's signature unfolding deviations. Sundrung offers a varied combination of immediacy and nuance, challenging and delighting listeners. It requires patience and focus to perceive its full attributes, but for those willing to invest the time, it's a worthy addition to the Icelandic scene and an enthusiastic recommendation. The album was released worldwide on September 19, 2025, via Avantgarde Music. Don't go anywhere, because the intensity is just getting started. Next, we're diving into the pure sonic destruction that is Revocation's brand new album. Revocation's New Gods, New Masters, a brutal career retrospective. Revocation has consistently delivered an evolving sound over the past decade, from the thrash mastery of Great Is Our Sin to the otherworldly death metal of the Outer Ones and the sinister Netherheaven. Their latest album, New Gods, New Masters, masterfully blends all these elements into a cohesive and powerful statement. This new album feels like a career retrospective filtered through their most recent, brutal material. It features death metal ragers like Sarcophagi of the Soul and Dystopian Vermin, alongside collaborations with extreme metal legends. Travis Ryan of Cattle Decapitation lends his guttural power to Confines of Infinity, Johnny Davy of Job for a Cowboy brings chaos to Cronenberged, and Luke Lemay of Gorguts adds his signature touch to Buried Epic. The album is undeniably heavy, focusing on groovier, chunkier riffs that flirt with wrist-breaking technicality. A standout track is the instrumental, The All-Seeing, featuring jazz guitarist Gillette Hexelman. This over 5-minute epic is a masterclass in riff construction and instrumental writing, showcasing Hexelman's talent without deviating from Revocation's signature shredding style. New Gods, New Masters is streamlined, concentrating on the power of a great riff and a solid groove, making it both satisfying for longtime fans and an excellent entry point for newcomers. Revocation has been honored as Artist of the Month for September 2025, a fitting tribute to their enduring impact. Fans can pre-order New Gods, New Masters now, and the band is also partnering with Metal Blade Records for special events. But the heavy hits keep coming, so don't you dare click away. Prepare for a seismic shift as we talk about a death metal giant taking the stage with a new Axeman. Cannibal Corpse unleashes the fury with Brandon Ellis on guitar. Death metal titans Cannibal Corpse have kicked off their highly anticipated US tour, and there's a new face wielding the guitar. Brandon Ellis, formerly of the Black Dahlia Murder, is stepping in for longtime guitarist Rob Barrett, and the initial shows prove he absolutely killed it. The tour launched September 15th in Nashville, TN, and footage from the shows confirms Ellis's blistering performance. He himself confirmed his involvement on social media, expressing his honor in helping out and delivering a killer death metal show. Ellis, known for his sharp playing with Arsis and his tenure in the Black Dahlia Murder, brings a formidable reputation to the Cannibal Corpse lineup. His departure from the Black Dahlia Murder earlier this year opened the door for this high-profile guest spot. Cannibal Corpse continues to reign supreme at the forefront of death metal, building on their 35-year legacy of brutality with their 16th studio album, Chaos Horrific, released in September 2023. The band is touring with support from Full of Hell, Municipal Waste, and Fulci, hitting major cities across the U.S. through October. While the reason for Rob Barrett's absence remains unconfirmed, the tour promises an unforgettable experience for fans. We're not done with the intense stories yet, folks. Next, we're delving into a dark and complex intersection of religion, philosophy, and extreme beliefs. Jon Nödtveidt and the Misanthropic Luciferian Order, a descent into anti-cosmic Satanism. This deep dive explores the life and death of Jon Nödtveidt, the charismatic frontman of the Swedish black death metal band Dissection, and his profound connection to the Misanthropic Luciferian Order, MLO. Nödtveidt's 2006 suicide is viewed by many as a ritualistic act, offering a rare glimpse into the intersection of extreme music, Satanism, and metaphysical rebellion. Nödtveidt formed Dissection in 1989, quickly gaining acclaim for their dark, occult-themed black and death metal. In the mid-1990s, he and fellow musician Johan Norman joined the MLO, an esoteric order promoting anti-cosmic Satanism, a radical philosophy that views the created universe as a prison and seeks return to primordial chaos. The MLO's teachings, detailed in the grimoire Liber Azerate, posit a struggle against a false creator god, advocating for the rejection of morality, society, and existence itself through ritual and metaphysical transgression. Dissection became the sonic propaganda unit for the MLO, achieving significant global success. Nödtveidt and another MLO member known as Vlad were convicted for the 1997 murder of Joseph Ben Metter, a crime they claimed was a ritual sacrifice. After their release in 2004, Dissection resumed activities, culminating in the album Cows, 2006, co-written with Namidial and deeply rooted in MLO metaphysics. Nödtveidt's final act in August 2006, found dead in his apartment surrounded by esoteric texts and a loaded pistol, was presented not as despair, but as a deliberate, planned exit, a culmination of his spiritual journey and a metaphysical rejection of the material world, embracing primal chaos as liberation. Nödtveidt's story highlights how extreme esoteric belief systems can sanctify self-destruction, transforming it into a spiritual ritual. It underscores the profound influence of subcultural aesthetics like black metal and Satanism on existential choices, demonstrating how such beliefs can offer a framework for viewing death as transcendence. This case serves as a potent reminder that suicide, in certain contexts, can be an expression of faith and a means of making ultimate meaning. What an intense journey through music and philosophy, but we're not done yet. Stay tuned for our lightning-fast recap and a huge call to action. And that's a wrap on today's BuzzLoop. We dove into Nexion's dark soundscapes, felt the raw power of Revocation's new album, witnessed Cannibal Corpse's brutal live energy with Brandon Ellis, and explored the profound depths of Jon Nödtveidt's beliefs. If you loved this deep dive, Make sure to smash that like button, subscribe for more exclusive content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Follow us on all social media platforms to stay connected. We'll see you in the next one.